Hi and welcome to AI Expo Africa. I'm Anna and I am an AI presenter created by Synthesia. This video was created by simply typing in text. Today, Victor will talk you through how to scale your video production and communicate more effectively and in any language. Please meet Victor and I will check back in shortly.
Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in today. And thank you to Anna, my AI presenter, for giving me a quick introduction. Today, I'll be talking about how we're transforming the way we're creating video content and how we enable brands and creators to create much more with much less and at a much faster time scale than what's possible today. Before we jump into that, just a very high level on Synthesia. We started the company around 3 years ago. We originate from Stanford, UCL, and Cambridge University. We are mostly a bunch of PhDs and professors who are trying to solve some of the world's most difficult problems in deep learning and synthetic video generation. You might have heard of us about us before. We had a big campaign with David Beckham that came out a year ago where he spoke 9 different languages. We have been on the CB Insights Top 100 AI Startups list earlier this year as well. And also very recently did a campaign with Snoop Dogg. So why is it so interesting to create more video content? Well, a video says more than 1,000 images. I think it's fair to say that the by far dominant medium today is video. If you look at particularly the younger generation, no matter what they do, it mostly centers around video in one way or another. So you have FaceTiming, which is a form of video communication, entertainment on Netflix or TikTok or whatever, or learning something at work. All of these things is centered around medium, particularly if you're a young person today. But video production is still really expensive and difficult to scale. There's a big disconnect between how much video demand there is and how much a company or creator can create, not just with dollars, but also very much with time and complexity. And it makes a lot of sense that people want to create more video content because a video stimulates way more of your senses. And that means that you remember around 95% of a message when you watch it versus only 10% when you read it. That's a really, really big difference. And especially in corporate training and learning and development, which are some of the industries we work a lot with, this is obviously a really, really key point when you're training your staff. So we've solved this problem using AI. Essentially what we do is we create synthetic video content, which requires no cameras, film crews, or expensive studios. The way this works is that the videos are generated by a deep learning algorithm rather than being filmed by a camera. And our technology is today so good that we're able to simulate real video to the point where it's very, very difficult to tell that you're watching an AI video. In fact, all of the research that we've done around this shows that no one can really tell that they're actually watching an AI video. So how does it work? Well, it works by simply typing in text, uploading the backgrounds, changing how you want your video to look. And I will just quickly show you what it actually looks like when you create an AI video like this. So this is Create. This is our video platform. Here you can see the videos that I've created. When I want to create a new video, I quite simply jump into my actors pane here. These are all the built-in presenters that come on the platform, so you can start creating content with all of these straight away. You can also create your own avatar. Process takes around 5 minutes. You can do it at home, and then you will appear here as an avatar that you can create content with. Let's say we want to create some content with Anna. You've just seen her before. I simply jump in here to the creation pane. I type something in. System will detect that I'm typing in English, so I can go in here and I can try out the different voices. There's a variety of them. So if you want a newscaster one, you can select a newscaster. If you want to have a more professional or expressive voice, you simply pick the voice that you prefer. If I change the language here to Danish, which is where I'm from, the system detects this and changes the language to Danish. Once I've written my script, I can click the listen button here and I can preview the audio of my script before my video is generated. This is really useful for getting pronunciation and pauses and all these kind of things correct. Once I'm happy with my script, it's time to change the backgrounds. So you can either choose some of the pre-available one that we have here, but you can also upload your own backgrounds, which is what by far most of our customers do. In fact, most of our customers actually use our platform to create learning and training content where they take their slides usually and then they transform that into video. So let's say I've uploaded my slide like this. I can position my actor so she is standing a little bit more like this. I think this looks pretty good. I'll give the video a name and I will then click Create Video. And my video is then now being processed. There's a few things we do for our customers to make it easier. We do have what we call slide templates available. So you can come in here and you can simply download all of these sort of template-based PowerPoints where there's already a slot for the presenter, and you can then just change the colors, the backgrounds, whatever you want to do. This is simply just for inspiration. This is something we offer all of our customers. You can also add a soundtrack. You can do various other things. We have quite a lot of features coming up, but this is really the baseline functionality and shows you just how easy it is to create these types of videos. It's also available through an API where you can do this programmatically. So you can have a system that automatically takes any piece of text, tells our system which actor, which background, and so on, and then will automatically generate the content. So before we move on to how people are actually using this today, let's see a quick demo of Anna and how this actually works when you have kind of a finalized video. I'll play you one here in English, and I'll also play you one in Mandarin. If you speak Mandarin and the script is a little bit incorrect, then you have to forgive me. This is simply a Google Translate. We don't actually do the text translation. So in a real world scenario, you'd want to have someone that can help you translate it correctly. We do also offer that as a service to our customers. You can send us the English script and we'll then get it translated in a manner where there's a human QA involved, and you'll make sure that your video content looks and sounds exactly the way you want it.
Here are the top 3 takeaways. 1. At this point, China seems to be ahead of the rest of the world in terms of economic recovery, though the worst seems to have passed for the US and Europe. 2. Consumer sentiment showed a significant boost as the U.S. began to reopen in Q2, although reopening progress stalled in states that reopened quickly and activity remains below normal.
这是前3点。1. 在这一点上，中国在经济复苏方面似乎领先于世界其他地区，尽管对美国和欧洲而言，最坏的情况似乎已经过去。
So what do our customers use us for? Well, we do a lot of learning and development. You can imagine training videos. You have to train someone in compliance, or you have to teach your employees how to use a specific product, or you have to enable your customers to use a product in the right way. Having presenter-led videos as part of that is just a really, really good way to engage people. Add on top of that you can do this in many different languages, and you have a really, really powerful tool for creating this type of video content very quickly. This goes to the next one: video presentations, general corporate communications. If you want to communicate how things are going, could be a quarterly sales report, could be the monthly newsletter, whatever you want to do, and make it a little bit more engaging than just a PDF or a normal PowerPoint deck. You can quickly create a video on our platform and just send it around to people. You can also do it through automated creation. That's our API. And with the API, you can do things like personalized video content. So imagine having one video and every video will say, hello, Victor, or hello, Tom, or hello, Anna. It's simply something you feed our system, and we'll then generate the video with that particular name or product or price or city, location, whatever you can kind of think up, we can do that at scale. And this is a really, really powerful thing for driving even more engagement on your videos, and just opens up a whole new variety of use cases. We have people building visual chatbots, live interviews. There's lots of interesting things you can build via the API, and I'm very happy to talk more about those if you're interested. Just a quick case study building on top of that. So one of our big clients is WPP, the world's largest agency network. They've created 20 learning courses of around 5 minutes each. This took them around a month. There is something that's a little bit special about the course that WPP produced, because it's fully personalized to all 100,000 people in the organization. So when an employee watches this particular course, because we know their name, their role, their city, which agency they work in, that's automatically stitched into the courses. So as you're watching these videos, they will occasionally use this information to change the scripts quite slightly. Again, just giving that extra sort of edge of engagement and making it a really fun and interactive experience for whoever is watching. We work with lots of brands. We work with very large brands. We work with smaller brands. There really is kind of a plan that works for everyone. So if you're interested in working with us, then I would love to get you onto the platform and help you get started with our technology. You'll join the company of many, many big companies that are already using us and getting tremendous value out of creating video content using AI. So that was all for me. Anna has a last final message. And if you want to create your own video, there's a very easy way to do it, which is simply to go on to synthesia.io. Once you're here, you can go in and click create your AI video. And then you can actually try creating a video yourself. Simply put in your script, hit the menu, enter your information, and we'll then send you the video after 10 to 15 minutes. Thanks a lot for listening to my talk, and I hope to see you on our platform. And if you have any questions, please do feel free to send me an email or ping us on the website. Thank you very much.
Thank you for listening to our talk. If you're interested in learning more, please get in contact with Victor. We'll get you started in a matter of minutes. Looking forward to seeing what you'll create.